Would you say is like the number one thing you require in a relationship to like receive?
This is something that I've recently acquired.
Oh, okay.
Not acquired, but
like found
noticed.
Out? Oh, okay.
Noticed is that for me, because I kind of said earlier when it comes to like being with someone and like I think sex is like the ultimate form of showing someone that you're about them. Mm-hmm. Now again, when you give it to everybody, it loses that oomph. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, you just give this to everybody. It's not that deep. But it's like, to me, if you're giving it to me and you're only giving it to me and I'm only giving it to her, right? It's like, that means something, mm-hmm. right? Because you guys obviously hold value in it. But my biggest thing is touch.
Like physical touch.
Physical touch. And I think what it took was being with women before in the past, and I say this about like Latinas, right? Like most Latin women culturally are very like touchy, mm-hmm. and I think that they know how to do it in a way, obviously not. Other ethnicities know how to do this too, but when you know how to be touchy but not like overly touchy, like I don't need you on me,
right?
But like the subtle like touching of the arm, like little shit, right? Little just being like touchy shows, and I'm not like an emotional dude, right? Like I don't need you like on me, like kissing me, hugging me. I think that shit is weird. But then when you have that and a girl who acknowledges like your physical presence and then you don't, it's like, do you not fuck with me?
Yeah, like a girl who's obsessed with you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think a girl needs to show that, like, oh, like I'm about you, like, because I think touch, like people are so like particular about their space. Like you're not gonna let just anyone into your space, in theory, right? So it's like, I know that this girl holds morals, values, like she's choosing to like be like this with me, right? Yeah. But then you get a girl who's not, and then she might be like, that's just not how I am. It's like, what? Okay, like if that's not how you are, that's fine. Like, but that's something that like would kind of throw me. Yeah. Because I'd be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I would agree. I think it's like by nature, if you're like all about your man, like you want to be all on him, you know, like in those little ways.
And that's the thing. So the women that I've been with in the past are kind of like that.
But there's a lot of women who aren't like physical touchy people.
So then I've met someone who wasn't, and then I was like, yo, what's up with you?
Yeah.
Like this shit's not adding up. And they were like, it's just not. It's not how me. I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's not how she shows her love.
It's not how she shows her love. Let me put it that way. So it's like she could obviously show it in other ways. Because like that's obviously why like I liked who they were, but it definitely is something that I've noticed going forward, maybe that I'm like, that's,
you need that.
Yeah, like it caught my attention. And I think ever since I've really been in relationships or with girls, they all had it. So then when I was with one who didn't,
it was weird.
It was like, what? Like the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you're not on me? Like, I'm used to being like, yo, can you give me some space?
Yeah, like love on me and like give me love or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not, but like, I think most men in general, and I've had this talk before, subconsciously want, like, I don't want to say require it, because requirement seems like kind of iffy, but really want it. Like that, you want your woman to kind of be like, about you, right? You feel me? That's like the masculine and feminine, like kind of just relationship.
But in someone who offers that, like they know exactly what you're talking about, so they'll give it to you.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. I wouldn't even need to say it,
right?
It's like they just natural. Do it.
It's instinctual.
It's instinctual for this person. But like some people in the world, this one girl that I knew was just like, it just wasn't who she was. Yeah, and it's like it was just something that caught me. Like I realized like, oh, I definitely require this for myself. Like one of the love languages is definitely physical touch. Yeah, for sure.
I would agree.
Acts of service. I mean, I'm a real traditional kind of guy when it really, you know me. I'm very simple. Yeah. I'm very routine. I like the same thing every day. Like, so that's like when I tell people, like women, for example, like people who don't know me, they're like, oh, you're probably out here running. I'm like, bro, I could not fathom the idea of having to entertain a new woman every single week.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
Like I could not. There was one time in my life I was talking to two girls at the same time. I couldn't do it. I was fucking stressed. Like I was genuinely mixing up conversations, forgetting to respond. Yeah. One is happy. One is happy. The other one is sad. So you're trying to balance two different emotions. I'm not like that. Yeah. I'm exhausted.
This is too much.
This is way too much.
Give me one girl who loves me.
Give me one at a time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Whether that's my girl or not, just give me this at a time. Just one at a time. Cool. Like I'm good on that. So that is definitely something. But again, acts of service, if we're gonna talk about like, you gotta be able to chef that shit up. You gotta be able to chef. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
My love language is food. I want to eat.
Yeah. I mean, the way to a man's heart is his stomach.
Feed him. Feed him. Facts. And people try to argue that. It's like, God bless you. You know what I mean? Cool. To each their own. But in terms of like something that outside of cooking, because I feel like instinctually that's just something that does happen in traditional households, right? But I would definitely say a requirement would have to be like, you have to show me that you're about me. That nonchalant, and I think it goes both ways. Like, I don't think people like nonchalant because I'm not like that.
I want my man to be all about me. Like, don't be nonchalant.
Yeah, then I think it's a balance. Like, you don't want to love bomb, but you want to show the person like, I'm about you. And I think that should go for all relationships, right? Like,
and I think a healthy relationship, it won't be like so much like that maybe in the beginning, just because you want to like
get to know them.
Yeah, don't be so touchy because at the end of the day, like for me at least, physical is a lot for some.
and I think even from a man's perspective, I'm more mindful of like, I don't want to come across as like a creep. Like, I don't want to come across as like a touchy guy at first, because like I just met you. You know what I mean? Like, I think, fun fact for a lot of you dudes out there, if you do this and a woman really wants you to be like physical, like touching her, if you don't, it will drive her nuts in a good way, because kind of same thing what I'm saying, like, does he not fuck with me? Like, what's up? He doesn't really kiss me. He doesn't really care to hold my hand. Like, what's going on? Let her wait a little bit. I'm all for the waiting game, but I do it with the little shit. I do it with the little shit. You feel me? But this is like, if I really don't know you know what I mean? Like, I think when you're first meeting someone, it's a balance.
I mean, when in the beginning, like when you're first getting to know someone, there's not going to be full physical touch right away. Once you like kiss the person, you hold hands, that's when it'll start.
Yeah, then that's when it like
gets
going.
In. Yeah, and then you really see like if they're a touchy person, if they're not. Because you've already broken that barrier. So.
Yeah. And we've already started. Right. So like, yeah, what's up? But yeah, I would definitely say that's the biggest fact that I feel like most men and women subconsciously require, because if you genuinely like someone, you're gonna want to physically touch them, like be with them, like physically. So that's something that I've realized.
I would say that's important.
What about you? Anything that's like a
what's the question I asked you? Like
it was like a
that you need in a relationship.
Yeah, need in a relationship. Deal breaker, maybe.
I would say like a relationship with God for sure, because I know. Then the reason I say that is because I know that if they have a relationship with God, like they're gonna have every other quality I look for, because that's just automatically comes with being like a Christian and following like what God has for you. You automatically.
I think
have
if he's
those
a real
traits.
Christian, like we have a lot of lukewarm.
Yeah.
A lot of lukewarm motherfuckers out here. Shout out Poppy Godfrey. He be speaking that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know Godfrey is her father, who's kind of like my adopted father here in Miami. So P's my sister, hermana.
Yeah.
But yes, Godfrey be speaking that wisdom.
I think that when you follow like Jesus, for example, you're automatically going to be following the traits of what a traditional man would be, because that's what the Bible preaches. Traditional women, traditional men, traditional values, which is a man and a woman. A man goes, he works, he provides, he protects, and a woman nurtures, she loves, she's soft, she's feminine. Like, and I think that when you follow that, automatically the man will be all of the traits I personally look for in a man.
No, fair. Like, fair. See, I don't think that is hard to find. In theory, it is. Like, in theory. But then it's all the other things that you like that I'm like,
well, physical
you're making
attraction.
It hard. Like, now you're reaching. Like, you want a religious dude? Cool. But now he's got to be 6'2", and now he got to
kill me if I want someone taller than me and I want to be attracted to them. And then be a Christian.
Again, these dudes that you might like might not be the most religious.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not with them. Saying. Huh?
That's why I'm not with them. I'm single.
Okay. God bless. God bless.
Don't worry, God has someone for me. I know it.
Okay. Do you have any advice that you could give to your fellow women out there, possibly about
relationships?
Yeah, or how to make a man, I don't know, shit. No, let me articulate. Let me articulate an actual question, because I want to make this somewhat educational, right? Like if someone, okay, P, if you were to give another woman advice, right? Like let's say a 22-year-old girl, you know, some girls who are younger than you, right? Mm-hmm. And they were stressing about a guy, and they were like, I want to do something to show him that I'm about him. What would be your genuine advice? Everybody, P is 28, so she's a full-grown woman, basically 30.
Okay, relax.
So, what? Am I lying?
I'm not basically 30.
You are basically 30. Anyway, so you could now give advice. So you are someone that a young woman, mm-hmm. post-college, just really kind of getting into the world, right? Is maybe stressing over a dude. Not stressing, but like maybe she likes a guy.
Yeah.
What are some general rules of advice that you would give her for said man? And this is like a good dude, not like some fucking dude who's just cracking, running through him and she's stressing over a bum.
Well, I would say first, like, the way you feel when you're with this person is super important. Like, that shows you everything you need to know. And, like, kind of just seeing things for what they are is really important. Like, don't make delusions in your head and ideas of this person that they don't really exist like that, you know? Like, does that make sense? Like,
see it for what it is?
See it for what it is. Like, don't see their potential. See them for what they're already giving you. Because that tells you exactly everything you need to know.
You touched on that earlier. So, yeah. Facts. Facts.
And just keep your standards high. I mean, some people will say they're too high. But I think that if you hold yourself to a high standard, you don't have another option other than to attract that, you know, because you're not accepting anything less. So you will find someone who has everything you need, you know, and want.
Okay.
What else? I think that's a lot.
This is your advice to the world. Don't let me. I can't say it for you.
No, I mean, I think that's it. Say the question again.
If you could give a young woman any advice when it comes to relationships, dating, what they should, what they shouldn't do, what would it be? And you say keep your standards high.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that's a very generic answer.
Yeah. Well, also, like, see things for what they are. Like, if you're in a current relationship.
I think that was a good, see it for what it is. Like, mm-hmm. I've said it before, like, if he wanted to, he would. Yeah. If she wanted to, she would. That goes for,
like, at the end of the day, like,
people.
We're all adults, and the way people are acting towards you is exactly how they feel about you, you know?
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Don't make it something it's not. Because especially women, we tend to do that.
I would agree that I think more women fantasize this life that they want this man to be, their own life. Mm-hmm. Women live in fairy tale land, and that's okay. They're delusional. Women own it. Women quite literally say it themselves that they're being delusional. Mm-hmm. So that's just who they are. You got to accept it. You got to embrace it.
Yeah. And then maybe like the last thing would be to just like put God first, because if you put him first, everything else will fall in line.
Fair answer. Fair answer.
If your focus is on him and just doing the right thing, everything else will come.
Okay. I guess I could flip it, kind of answer that question if it was in reverse. If I could leave any piece of advice for all my young male audience out there, because this is really why I do make these videos, because this is someone who grew up with a single mother. My dad was a shit father. So I really do want what's opposite of that in society, right? I want to see more households. I want to see more families, because like that's not something that I had. You know, that's something I take very important. So if I had to give any advice in being a good boyfriend, I guess, partner, even if you're gay, like, you know what I mean? Well, because we're talking about religion, but like even if you're gay, whatever, if you're in a relationship, right? Friendships, anything like that, it would just be, well, I'm going to speak from my point of view. So yes, obviously if you're with a woman, is to really just, you have to be mindful, because women are emotional and women are living fantasy land, and they want this and they want that. I feel like a lot of women get, we all know they're just very hyper emotional, right? Like they really get caught in the moment, most of them, right? So I think as a man, something that I've had to learn, something I'm still going through, is being more mindful of. As P tells me all the time, like, you got to be nicer, right? So I truly think, and as much as it might hurt a lot of you dudes out here, because oh my God, it bothers me when I have to catch myself to do this, is that you kind of have to not be so logical.
Well,
here's the thing though. Hear me. You can't be logical right away. You have to let a woman, no matter what, big or small, you have to let her get through it. When a woman's trying to get through it, whether she's venting or trying to come to you right away, you have to just let her get through it herself, right? If you jump in and you're like, okay, this, but then that, and then you could do this, it's like she's gonna get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as much, again, it could be situational, or it is going to be situational. Some are big, some are small, but I think that you really have to be mindful of being the person that she's comfortable with going to.
Yeah.
And I think that'll
safe space.
Yeah, you got to be her safe space. And I think that'll ruin a lot of relationships. Is that you might be a good guy, you know what I mean? But if she doesn't feel safe with you when she's most emotional, and it's not necessarily like you're a bad person. It's just like you don't give her that comfort of like, oh, I can go to you. It's almost father-esque, right? Like when a woman, when she's growing up, she doesn't feel right, she goes to her dad, right? Kind of like he's supposed to be there to kind of like make her feel better. Like you kind of have to be that, even though you're not her father. But that's what she's craving for, because her father is no longer her initial go-to. It's you.
Yeah.
So I think as a man, if you're more mindful of that, that will help a lot of your relationship grow.
But I think you make that space for a woman when you are like doing traditional like masculine roles.
Yes, but
like that safe space is not something you can create necessarily. It's something that you just give off because of who you are.
For sure. 100,000%. A woman's going to feel it initially with you. But I'm saying it's when she gets all these emotions.
Yeah.
You can't just be logical.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. Like, it's not going to work. She's going to get upset.
It's just understanding that, like, women not necessarily, like, are going to be so soft in the beginning, you know? Like, you have to be patient, quiet.
It also comes
sometimes.
down to who she is. Because some women I do feel like can be pretty, like, straight to it, not so emotional. But I think by nature, they want to vent. They want to do this. They want, okay.
For sure.
Go. You good now? Now let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Now let's...
Well, also something to realize, too, is that you don't necessarily always... They don't want advice. Like, they just want you to be there. And
oh,
listen.
yeah. Are we venting, or are we
figuring
this out? Yeah, for sure. But again, as a man, you got to learn to be like, just accept it.
Yeah.
Like, keep it short. Just let her yap. Women love to hear themselves yap. They just want someone to say it to. They don't really care if you respond. Just, yup, damn, that's crazy. Yup. Yep, no, yeah, that bitch sucks. Facts, you were in the right. You know what I mean? When she's venting. You get what I'm saying? You just got to take her side. She could be dead wrong. You were right.
Are you about me or not?
Facts. You feel me? Even if she's in the wrong, don't be like, well,
where does your loyalty lie?
You feel me? Especially if it got nothing to do with you. She's right. Mm-hmm. She probably not. But she's right. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that would be, I think.
That's funny.
I do think, though, overall, that would be, yeah, you'll obviously have to already be like that dude who gives off that masculine energy. But it's when it comes time to really be that person for her, I think that's what most women actually will end up looking for.
Yeah.
And when the dude doesn't provide it, it's almost like oh shit, like this could be a problem.
Yeah. Like I read something that was like women fall in love with how they feel, and I forgot what they said about men, but but it's true. Women,
Facts, yeah,
women fall in love with like how they're treated and like how they feel around the guy, you know? And I forgot about what they said about the guy.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
I bet you did. I mean, I agree that, but that's the thing. Women fall in love with how they feel, right? So as soon as they don't feel good, it's over with.
Yeah, because you know what's important? Consistency.
Okay, but that's the thing. A lot of women can throw away consistency over how she feels right now.
No, I'm talking about men.
You could get a
but
girl,
this is why, like,
all this treatment, do all this, do all that. But there's one point in time where I will side with my guys on this one, because I've been in this. You can do a bunch of good shit. A bunch of good. But one thing happens that's not even that deep. Like, you didn't do anything. Maybe you didn't handle something the way that she wanted you to handle it. That's low-key out of your control. Now she feels some sort of way. So fuck all the other things that you've done. Because now she's worried about this point in time right now.
women can be crazy like that, but
Like
that
what?
doesn't necessarily. I mean, what I mean about when I say consistency, I mean more on the man side, because I feel like when a man is like consistent, it'll make like the girl sees that and she feels like, okay, because men can if a man is not consistent, the girl's not gonna know like, oh, does he like me, like how does he feel about me? But if you're consistent with your actions and how you
you
love
shouldn't have to
someone,
guess.
the girl's gonna feel safe.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to guess.
Right.
Facts.
But men aren't consistent. Men are up and down, and they're like, oh, I don't want to text her.
Well, then
oh,
that's
I
the
don't wanna
thing.
do this.
If a woman is dealing with that, then you know what's up. You know what it is. You know that you just a piece that when he's bored, that you might get hit up.
Right.
Facts. Okay, some women are cool with that because it's vice versa. You get what I'm saying? If that's what it is, then that's what it is. But if you're sitting here tripping about a guy like if you're a dude tripping about a girl or you're a girl tripping about a guy, it's kind of like, see it for what it is.
Yeah.
Because what we just said, like, they're not texting you. They don't like you.
Right.
Oh, fucking
But
newsflash.
women are like automatically kind of all over the place with our hormones and like who we are. We're just emotional creatures. One day we'll be sad, tomorrow we'll be crying, then the next will be okay. You know, like we're just up and down with our emotions. Men are not like that. Men are steady. Men are solid. Like that's why women need a strong man, because we rely on that. So when you're consistent as a man, you give us the space to be like sad one day, happy the next. Like we're okay being.
But that's
that.
what I'm saying. As a man,
Consistency.
but that's what I'm saying. As a man, you got to be ready for that.
For sure.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be ready for one day for her to be upset and emotional for no goddamn reason, yeah. And then the next walking around like she just won $1 million.
Yeah.
Because now she was hangry. You just bought her some Chipotle,
right? Some
raccoon, coffee in kitchen. You feel me? Maybe some rice. Rice is the spot for y'all who don't know. This shit bang. You feel me? Now she's happy.
Yeah.
But then later today, she might cry. What the fuck? You know, you can't be like, you were just fine and now you're crying. Like, what's up? You just got to be like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
What's up?
When you really love the person, all that comes naturally.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like me personally, I haven't always been like that. I'm more mindful of it now. Yeah. But I used to definitely be like, yo, we were just good. Now you crying.
Yeah, like, what's going
what the
on?
hell? Oh, I'm not crying because you. What the hell you crying about? What the hell? Like you're breathing. You got water to drink. You got a roof over your head.
Right.
Be grateful.
There's obviously levels to it, and there's
be grateful
lines. But yes,
that was my logic. Be grateful. You're not in a third world country getting a bomb dropped on your head. Be grateful.
True.
You feel me?
But
it is what it is.
Emotions.
What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do, bro?
What are you gonna do, bro?
Yep.